Hi everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing great. This is Praveen Dore from Dice University, and in today's video, we are going to talk about how to make $100 per day with Outbrain using native ads. It's going to be super interesting, guys. But before we proceed further, please help us by hitting the red big subscribe button as well as the like button for this video. Only if you like this video, not now, guys. At the end of the video, as well as the bell notification, so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, and so that we can keep creating good content for you all the time. So are you ready for today's video? Let's go.
This video is brought to you by Landerize.com. Create highly optimized landing pages in minutes. Get your 14-day free trial in the description below this video.
Hi everyone, welcome to today's video where we're going to teach you on how to make $100 using Clickbank, using Outbrain, guys. So let's get started. Before that, let me just explain you the flow. So what we're going to do is literally we're going to go Clickbank, we're going to choose an offer. So we're going to use Anthrax to help us choose that offer, and then we're going to go Landerize, build our landing page. Then we're going to go volume, build our tracking system, and then finally we'll be going to Outbrain to build our campaign. So this is how everything goes. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to sign up into Clickbank. So Clickbank is one of the easiest network to get access to. That's why a lot of people actually like Clickbank. So all you gotta do is just fill up this information and verify everything. So everything would be really easy to do, guys. So once you have actually signed up and everything, there's no screening process required. All you gotta do is you gotta log in into Clickbank. I have a dormant account which I usually use for the purpose of all these videos, so you can check out this particular, let's go into this. All right, so once we have go into this, you can actually go to the marketplace section, and once you have actually go into the marketplace section, right, you can actually see all the niches available here. So when you see all these niches, right, you can actually click on this arrow button, right. You can see each of these niche will have a subcategory niche, a sub niche there, and each of these sub niche as well, if you click on them, you can actually see all the offers available for that particular sub niche. Sorry, this one does not have, let's say, health and beauty. No, TV. I think TV is a problem right now. So yeah, let's go arts. Yeah, you can actually see all the offers here, and if you go to arts and entertainment also, you can actually see all the offers there as well. So you can see all this here, interesting stuff, right? So you can check out all these guys. So yep, so once you have done all this, right, you can actually choose your offer. So there's few ways on how to do it. Let's say we choose general offers, right? So you can, all you got to do is just hit this button here, so all the available offers for Clickbank will appear here, every single offers, guys. So what you can actually do is you can actually sort it by gravity. Gravity simply means that how many people have actually purchased this offer in the last 30 days. So once you have checked out that, you can actually see which offer is very good. So I will not choose any offer which has gravity less than 30. Mostly it will not run very well. So then that's how you choose your offer. And what we're going to do is we're going to use Anthrax to actually find a good offer for us. So if you want to use Anthrax, the link to Anthrax is in the description below as well. So you can go to Anthrax, you can log in into Anthrax, you can go to native here, you can go to native ads, oh sorry, you can go to Anthrax native, and then you can choose your affiliate network, which is, let's say, Clickbank, and you can see all the native ads which is running crazily in Clickbank right now. So something is wrong. Oops, sorry, I had to cancel that search. Yep, you can see all the offers which is running in Clickbank. You can even sort it by ad gravity, so you can see how much, like this one, all these crazy offers. Okay, so you can check out all these offers. So you can even do something much more interesting. You can literally go to platforms, sorry, you can go to ad networks, and you can choose Outbrain to see which Clickbank offer is running in Outbrain. So Outbrain and Clickbank, so which offers are good. So there's not much offers are actually running in Outbrain, so it doesn't matter. You can still use different, I think all these are same people, right? So you can still use different ad networks offers as well. So let's I'm just going to show I'm just showing you that you can do it with Outbrain as well. So let's check out a very good running offer. So this one over here, so this is actually a offer running in AdBlade. So you can actually see the, okay, they do not have a landing page here, which is very bad, but it's okay, we can actually do a very nice landing page here as well. So let's check out something which has a landing page. Usually for native ads you do not need a landing page, but if you have a landing page, then it's good. This one looks pretty neat, right? So this offer has been running in rave content. They have like 191 gravity already. It's a Clickbank offer, so it's running in Indonesia, Romania, Singapore, and all these countries. So you can actually see their offer page. So what is the offer that they are actually using? Oops. Don't get angry if you see things like that. Let me just show you guys something. You can actually visit their landing page and then you can check out their offer page from here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not work straight away from that. Oh yeah, it works. So diabetes freedom, I think we did this before, right? But this is a huge running offers. So once you have checked out all this, you can actually see this is the offer page and this is the landing page, right? So you can actually go to here and you can actually press diabetes, and then, oh sorry, you can press freedom. Where is diabetes freedom, guys? Diabetes freedom. So you can actually see this is diabetes freedom. It's a huge running offer, guys. Gravity of 292 in the last 30 days, guys. So that's crazy. So you can open this too, but since we are using Antrax, we'll not be needing the affiliate page, but we can still use it. But you can actually see the offer page. You can see whether it's similar or not. Yes, it's similar, then you can cancel this one, and then you can actually use the affiliate page resources. If you're not using Anthrax, then you will be needing to use the affiliate page resources a lot. So once we have done that, now we're going to go Landrise and start building a landing page, because step one is completed. No, not completed yet. So you have to go here, right? So once you have seen the offer, you need to have your affiliate link. So you got to hit the promote button here. There will be a pop-up, and all you got to do is generate hop links, and you can actually see your affiliate link there. That's what you're going to copy back in your Landerize, guys. So let's go and build our landing page, guys. So we're going to use Landerize. Landerize is a landing page builder. It's just like a normal landing page builder, which has a drag and drop and all this kind of stuff. But then the most how do I say, the most thing that differentiate Landerize with other landing page builder is that you can straight away upload your landing page that you build into Amazon S3. That's crazy, guys, because what happens when you upload it in Amazon S3 is that your landing page will load really fast, which will make your click-through rate go up in the sky, guys. Really go up in the skies. And also remember one thing, which is very important thing, that your click-through rate and your conversion rates are directly proportional. So if your click-through rate goes up, your conversion rate will go up as well. If your click-through rate goes down, your conversion rate goes down as well. This is actually a problem faced by a lot of affiliate marketers, where they actually build their landing page with ClickFunnels, let's say lead page, Insta page, and all this kind of stuff, right? Their landing page loads pretty slow, which makes their click-through rate and their conversion rates to go down. Colin knows this problem, so he came up with a solution called Landerize, guys. So there's actually a 14 days free trial for Landerize available. The link is in the description below. Just go ahead and grab that 14 days free trial right now, guys. So let's log into Landrise. So this is how Landrise looks like once you have logged into Landrise. So the first thing that you need to do here is go to the getting started section, guys. So once you go to the getting started section, you can actually see 5 videos here. One is step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, guys. So each of these steps teaches you on how to use Landrise, but the most important steps are step 2 and step 3, which I personally feel is very important, since this is how you're going to set up your Amazon S3 and how you're going to connect your Amazon S3 with Landrise. And Basically, other videos are very short. You can actually see 2 minutes, 1 minute, 3 minutes, because you can actually learn all this yourself. But this one, without a guide, it's really hard to do it, guys. Trust me, I've been there, I've experienced that, so I know that it's really hard to do it. So let's say step two and step three, right? So make sure you watch this video. It takes like 30 minutes to set up your Amazon S3 and you connect them to your land, right? So roughly around 30 minutes, guys. So make sure you do this first before you go ahead and start building a landing page. But let's say you're a person who does not like videos, instruction videos, then you can go to the support section over here, and everything which is inside the instruction videos are in text format as well. Like for example, how to create your landing page from templates, blah blah blah. And then for example, how to set up your Amazon S3 step by step, generate free SSL certificate, configure S3 bucket, and then how to connect your Amazon S3 with Landerize and all this kind of stuff, guys. So everything is step by step, so you can choose what you want to use. So once you have set up your domain and your Amazon S3 and connect them with Landerize, now you can just start building a landing page. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to go ahead and create a new landing page. So once you hit create new landing page, you'll be led to this page where there's a lot of templates available. Currently there's 32 templates available, and Landrace is adding at least 4 brand new templates every single week, guys. So you can actually see each of these templates are catered for different reasons. Like for example, this is for sweepstakes, this is for Nutra, adult, and all this kind of stuff. So you can actually see, guys, all these particular offers are catered for different specific niches, guys, and all these particular templates are tested by Colin and his team themselves before they send it here. So let's choose a template that we want to use. So we are using diabetes freedom, right? So you can actually go to Anthrax and see the landing page that they use, right? So this is actually a landing page from Landrise. So I'm going to show you the exact landing page, this one over here. So you're going to create a landing page. So we're going to name the landing page. It's going to be, let's say, I've did diabetes freedom before. That's why it's there. Diabetes freedom. Let's do 7. Just want to name it, guys. So don't worry, this is not the name that's going to appear here. You can change it, no worries. So let's start building a landing page. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy everything. We want this one to be there. You can do two stuffs with this. You can actually see this ad is running really good, right? So it's your choice, whether you can either just copy the whole thing, because if it's working for somebody else, it's going to be high, there's going to be a high probability that it's going to work for you as well. So you can either copy like that, or what you can actually do is you can straight away go ahead and try to improvise a little bit. I would highly suggest you to improvise a little bit, but I'm going to show you that how easy it is to just copy the whole thing, and then you if you want to improvise, you can improvise that. So it's easier. So let's do this, guys. So this is the landing page and this is our template. So what we're going to do is we're going to do exactly the same like this. So let's do this, guys. So the first thing that we need to do is if you want to change anything in Landrise, let me just tell you the basics. If you want to change anything and edit anything in Landrise, it's very easy to do so. Let's say you want to copy this whole thing. All you got to do is hit the brown button and change the name, and then it's copied. So you can actually move this around like this with the purple button. You can edit this, like for example like this. You can bold this, italic this, and all this kind of stuff, and you can even delete this if you want to. So totally depending on what you want to do. So let's start doing this, guys. So you can actually see, let's make this one too close so that we can actually see it. So they actually bold this, right? So we're gonna bold this. We're gonna do exact same, guys. So we're gonna bold this, and then they do not have this image in between here, so we're gonna delete this, and then they put this George Raleigh, right? So we're gonna copy this, and we're gonna edit this. I'm gonna put George Raleigh. So let me just shoot this one. Oops, sorry. So George Raleigh. So you can either change the views and the date and everything. So totally depending on you. I don't want to change the date because our date is much more up to date dates. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry. So I thought it's going to be up to date date. So it's going to be 6/29/2020. Actually, their date is much more up to date, right? Yeah, the other one is exactly today, guys. So you can change this one if you want to, but I think it's the same thing because they most probably they actually use this Landrise to build their template, guys. So we're gonna use this image. So it's very easy, guys. Just hit this image. Oops, sorry. So you're gonna find this image here. So what you can actually do is you can actually go to on tracks. You can save this image like this, and then oops, I don't think we can do this. Oops, we can't do this. Oh, this is a little bit weird. Usually you can save this image. Ah, that's interesting. That's interesting. So we can't change the image here. So what we can actually do is we can change this image here. It's very easy to change images, guys. Let me just tell you how to do it. So all you got to do is click the pencil. So whenever you click the pencil, you can actually see there will be a recommended size for the image. For each and every image in Landrise, there will be a recommended size 65 times 65. So what we can actually do is we can actually use Google, and we can actually use a software called Canva. So Canva is a software used for people without any designing background to design everything. So it's very easy to use as well. So we're gonna use both of this. So we're gonna go Google, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna type in, let's say, George. I don't know whether this guy actually exists or not. I hope this guy exists. So yep, but this guy is a totally different guy. So most probably, so they took this guy's image. Pretty neat, pretty neat. But we're gonna do much more nicer. So we're gonna take this guy's image. We're gonna save this image. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna click Canva, we're gonna create design, custom design 65 times 65. Where did I get this size? I got it from Landrise. Here. Okay. So once you have done that, you're gonna go upload. You're gonna upload an image. You're gonna did the one that we saved. This guy's image. We only want his face, so we can actually resize this here. We can make it really nice. So don't worry if it's blur, because it's going to be very, very small. So you're gonna download this. And then you're gonna go Landrise. You're gonna select an image. You're gonna browse an image. Then we're gonna upload that image that we just did. How does it look right now? Looks pretty neat, right? So that's what we want to do, guys. So let's start doing more. So this one over here, one big same thing, guys. Same thing. Does not even change a little bit. They put a little bit spacing there. That's it. So that's it. The image is the same image, as you can see, because I told you they most probably they use landized templates. You can actually see this one, right? You can actually see this the same thing. The only thing different is that he actually changed from watch how my wife, he changed it into watch how I. And then what else he changed? That's it. That's everything that he actually improvised. And then he changed the this one over here, the number. What else did you change, my friend? These two. Oh, he did a little bit changing. Oh, actually, come to think of it, he did a little bit of tinkering here. So thanks to this simple blend of nutrition, so you can see what he changed, and it's actually very easy on how he do it. Thanks to this, nice, simple as that. Yep, that's it, guys, and that's it for this one. And when you scroll down, you can actually see the same thing here, and then everything is the same, guys. So you can actually see this one, right? Advertisement, this is not an article. So usually these two things are for your own security, guys. So for your own insurance, so that you don't get sued from any party or anything, to just show this it's more to legal side stuff, guys. So it's not actually required when you're running a native ads and all this kind of stuff, but when you're running a Facebook ads and Google ads, this is very important. Do not do anything without this, guys. So make sure it's like this, so you can actually bold it. I want to bold it. So privacy policy is also something that you need if you want to have it. Like I told you, it's not recommend. It's not needed in native ads, but if you're using Facebook ads, Google ads, it's actually very important. So you can actually see the privacy policy here, right? So yep. So what we can actually do with the privacy policy here is you can actually build a page, just a page, uh, comprising in your website, because you have a domain, so you should have a page, right? So you can actually build a separate page, just write your privacy policy disclaimer and everything there, and then all you got to do is just copy the link and paste it here. So if you want to have this privacy policy templates, there's actually one available in Dice University forum for privacy policy disclaimer, terms and condition, all this a standard template. So you can get that from Dice University forum. It's actually you can actually join Dice University forum by clicking the link in the description below as well. So let's see what this guy did actually with the privacy policy. Wow, he's really smart. What he did was he just took a privacy policy from the offer page itself and paste it there. You can do that as well. You can just do this because he did that and it was working for him, and it should work for you as well. So that's it, guys. That's it. You can even customize this a little bit. Maybe you don't want to be like him, you want to change a little bit, so you want to change the color, maybe, for example, I don't know, maybe you want to change the color. So you want to do something like this, and then you want to change the background color as well. So you want something like this, something uh, much more easier to see, or something like that. Totally depends on you what you want to. So yep. Mm-hmm. So yep. Actually, this one looks pretty neat. The only thing is that you can't see the privacy policy, right? So we can actually delete this because we don't want it. So this one looks pretty neat. And then you can hit save button. So what you can do finally is you go to the gear icon here, make sure the page title is correct, Diabetes Freedom. And then what we're going to do is just going to name it Diabetes Freedom, so that I can differentiate it between other with other diabetes freedom kind of stuff, guys. So because I did few diabetes freedom here, so diabetes freedom, and this is where you're going to paste your affiliate link, which we just took from Clickbank just now. You're going to paste it here and make sure you hit change all links, which means every single link within the advertisement, within the ads, will be changed into your affiliate link. And then hit save and hit publish. That's it. When you're gonna hit publish, they will ask you to choose a domain. Remember, I asked you to set up a domain first before building a landing page, because without setting up your domain, you cannot actually publish your landing page. That's where it is, guys. So once you set up your domain would be available here. Most probably you only have one domain, but if you have few, then just choose one and hit publish. So once you hit publish, you can actually see this one over here showing that it's actually successfully uploaded. You can go back to your Amazon S3 and you can check within your bucket. Let's go to our bucket and check out. I'm going to show you guys. So you can go to our bucket. You can actually check out you can actually check out our page. So this is our page, not this one, guys. Like I told you, this one we did before. So this is our page. If you want to reconfirm, you can check out the time and the date as well. So this is the one that we did. So that's it, guys. Step 2 done. So let's move to step 3. But before we move to step 3, let me just remind you again, there's actually a 14 days free trial available for Landrise right now. Grab it, guys. And also there's a free 45 days native ads course available exclusively for Dice University Forum members. You can go ahead and grab that as well if you join the Dice University Forum today or anytime, guys. The link is actually in the description below as well to join the Dice University Forum. So grab it. So let's go to step 3, where we are going to build our tracking. So you can use any tracking, external tracking software that you want, like Binom, Raytrack, and whatsoever. But we prefer to use Volume because of its ease to use and been using it for quite some time. So the first thing that you need to do when it comes to Volume is set up the affiliate network and the traffic source. But this only need to be done once. You don't need to do it every time you're doing a campaign. This is step 1. So you need to set up an affiliate network. Like for example, we have already set up Clickbank, but if you want to set up, it's really easy. Just press new affiliate network, just hit Clickbank, hit next, hit save. That's it, simple as that. So same thing for traffic source. We have already created Outbrain, but if you want to create, hit new traffic source, find for Outbrain, hit next, hit save. That's it, simple as that, guys. So once you have done this, and then now you can do the step 2. So remember that step 2 follows your flow. So what was our flow? First, we went and choose our offer, right? Second, we went and build a landing page. Third, we went and build our tracking. Now we are doing this, and finally you'll be building our campaign with Outbrain, right? So yep, so follow that flow, guys. First, create an offer. So we're gonna go create offers. So we're gonna do new offer. So we're gonna do public. So we're gonna do Clickbank. So you can either do global, or you can go back to Anthrax and you can see which country was it working really good. You can see the statistics. You can actually see the geo, which country it was working really nicely. So you can actually see it was let's say most country was working very nicely. So let's see percentage of traffic. So I think Morocco was one of the best. So let's do Morocco, guys. Let's do Morocco. So we're gonna do Morocco. So it's going to be diabetes. Let's just do diabetes. So offer URL is your affiliate link, guys. So the one that we copy from Clickbank just now, paste it here. But make sure to press an N button here and paste this one. Without pasting this token, you will not be able to track anything. You can see nothing is active when you paste it. This one has been active and everything in this page would be tracked. So make sure you paste that. So hit save. That's it, offer done. Next step, do lander. So let's go to lander, press new lander, hit lander, press public, press country, press Morocco. Where's Morocco? Oh, spelled wrong. So it's going to be diabetes. So here is where you're going to paste your landing page URL. So this is a little bit complicated, but just follow my steps. So first thing is https double dot slash slash. This is very important. This is the same. It's either http or https. Remember that. But if you're setting up landerize, right? So if you go here, yeah, I'm going to show you. If you follow the guide of Landrise to set up your AWS, you can actually see that they ask you to generate a free SSL certificate, which means that if there's an SSL certificate, it's already HTTPS. Sorry. So you can actually see here, it's either HTTP or HTTPS. So this one is HTTPS. And then the next one is your bucket. So this is your bucket, right? So we're going to copy this one over here and paste it here. But make sure when you're copying your bucket, there's no dash. Keep that in mind. And then you're going to hit .com. And now you're going to do slash. And next stuff that you're going to do is you're going to copy your folder, this one. So this one, you can either leave the dash or you can choose not to have the dash. It's totally depending on you. So once you have done that, slash index.html, final. This is final and this stays the same. So this one and this, oops, sorry, only two slash. So this one and this one is always the same. The one that changes is your bucket and also your folder name. Keep that in mind, mostly your folder name, guys. So why it's index.html? Because if you go back to your bucket, you can actually see your landing page is uploaded in the format of index.html here. That's why you need to let volume know this. So once you have done that, hit save. Let's go to the final session, which is creating the campaign. So we go campaign, we're going to press new campaign, advanced, and then what you're going to do is workspace, we're going to do private, we're going to do traffic source Outbrain, sub country, we're going to do Morocco, diabetes. So whenever you're creating a campaign, there's usually a cost model here. So usually it will either be not tracked or auto track, so depending on the traffic source, guys. But you can either, sorry guys, so usually I'll just leave it like auto track or not track, but you can also customize it manually by changing it CPA, CPC. You can do all this kind of stuff, guys, so don't worry about that. So I'm just going to keep it not tracked, like I always like it. So I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to show you why. So next step, press next, and don't get panicked when you see this. All the thing that you got to change is default redirect mode and redirect mode. Change both of them into double meta refresh. That's it. And then change the path name and choose your lander. So lander is Morocco Diabetes. Choose the offer that we created just now. Morocco Diabetes, and hit save. And ta-da, you have successfully created your campaign. That's how easy it is. And all you got to do is just go ahead and copy paste this one in your campaign builder later on. So that's step 3, guys. Step 3 done. So let's go to step 4 and the final step. But before that, let me just remind you again, there's actually a free 14 days trial for Landrise available. There's also a free 45 days native ads course available exclusively for Dice University for members. Grab that as well. And then if you want to use Volume or Anthrax, the link is in the description below as well. So yep, let's go to Outbrain, guys. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to set up an account with Outbrain. It might require you to do a little bit of verification and all that, guys. So once you have done all that, then you can actually log in into Outbrain. So once you log in into Outbrain, this is, oops, sorry, this is how Outbrain looks like. I'll log in twice. Why do I do that? So you've logged in once. So once you have done that, so you need to go to add campaign. So once you go to add campaign, what happened? Yep, sorry, loading slow. So I'm going to start over. So first thing that you need to do is you need to name your campaign. So it's going to be Diabetes Freedom. Second thing you're going to do is you're going to choose campaign objectives. So there's a lot of campaign objectives here. There's conversions and everything, but keep in mind that we are actually leading them from our ads to our landing page. We are not looking for conversion. We're looking for traffic. No matter what you do, it's always traffic. So you can choose a creative formats, either single or carousel. Carousel is usually for e-commerce offers, product offers. Usually for this ones like this, we're going to use single, and then we're going to set up budget. So when you actually click on this one, you can actually see the suggested bid is there. So you can either do the recommended bid, which is usually there, or what you can actually do is, what I would highly recommend you to do is, for your testing period, make sure you opt in into the most highest bid, so that you can actually get more details. You can even test it for 2 days if you don't have the budget and stuff like that. But go for the most highest bid. Try to opt in into more bids, so that you can actually get more data, and it's easy for you to optimize, because you'll be collecting every single data via volume, right? So that's why, guys. So next step is you can set a daily budget. So the minimum is $20, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, $20. So here you can actually set up a schedule. You can set a date where you want it to run. You can set a time, specific time, how you want it to run. Don't want to do any of that. So here is where you can go and target a location. So if you want to do global, just leave it like that. If you want to do a specific location, like what we are doing, Morocco, so we're going to choose Morocco. So advanced targeted audience is where we're going to choose the interest. So make sure you keep in mind that there's only 25 interests that you can choose. At each and every of this, right, if you open, you can actually see the what is that, this the interest. That don't just click this, just try to click each one of it, the one that you like. So I think we will be going on health. It's going to be beauty, it's going to be fitness, it's going to be men's health, it's going to be nutrition, weight loss, women's health. This is what we are going to target on. So placement, you can choose what type of platform you want. For example, we only want smartphones. What type of operating system you want? We only want Android, iOS. What type of browsers you want? We want all the browsers. So okay, this one is very important. Make sure you keep this ticked. Even though if you want to untick, they will give you like very big error here, because this is where Outbrain use all the traffic source network. If you untick this, Outbrain is only going to use its own traffic, which is not going to be that optimized. So make sure you do this. And this is one of the highest thing that Outbrain has. They have a feature that you can actually exclude ad block users. This is very useful for you, because your ads is not going to get showed to ad block users who really literally cannot click on your ad. So you're going to exclude this. So you can actually put on high impact placements as well. So totally depends on you. So here is where you're going to do the tracking, but we have already set up all the tracking with action trackers, so we're not going to use this. So you're going to go to the next section, which is the final section, which is going to do the content. So it's very easy to do it, guys. So first you need to name your site, right? So your site, it's going to be exact same with your offer page. So this is your offer page, right? So what we're going to do different is we're going to make it www.diabetesfreedom.com. Simple as that. So to make it look really nice. So now we're going to do a title, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Anthrax. So this was the title, right? This was the thing, right? So we're gonna just copy this whole title because this is already a working title. Why do you want to scratch your head so much? We do have this kind of stuffs to use, right? So then we're gonna copy this image, save this image, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go Outbrain. You're gonna just drag this image and paste this image. It's simple as that. Just show you guys. Ta-da! You already have a winning native ads offer here, guys. The one that you literally took it from other people who was actually making it to work. Look at that. Look at that. That's your ad, right? It looks pretty neat, right? So what I would highly suggest you to do is to have at least like 5 or 6 creatives, mostly 10. If you can do 10, 10 is good. 10 creatives for every single campaign that you do. It makes your life much more easier to optimize later on, guys. So sorry, so you can go Anthrax. What you can actually see is you can actually see the creatives, and you can also see the other similar creatives that this particular person has been doing to run their ads, and you can see what is working as well. So like for example, this one is working good, this one was working very good, and this kind of creative. So do the same thing, just save the image, copy the whole thing, and do it. That's it. That's how easy it is to do it, guys. So once you have done that, final step is you're gonna go volume, you're gonna copy your click URL, you're gonna paste it here. So once you paste it here, you're gonna hit launch campaign, and that's about it, guys. That's how you go ahead and create a campaign, a Clickbank campaign on Outbrain. And if you keep doing this consistently, you are very disciplined, you're very consistent, you will be making not only $100, actually you'll be making more than $100 per day with Clickbank, on Clickbank, using Outbrain, guys. So this is the way that you do it. So that's about it from me, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Before I go, I want to give you a reminder, and I need your help as well. So my reminder is that if you want to use any softwares that we talked about in today's video, like Anthrax, Volume, everything is in the description below. The link is in the description below. I've pasted there for your convenience. And then there's actually a free 14 days trial for Landrise available in the link in the description below as well. So click on the link and claim your 14 days free trial with Landrise. You can see how easy it was to build a landing page with Landrise, and most important, you can actually see that the winning offers are actually using a landing page templates from Landrise as well. So it's how easy it is to do that. So once you have done that, the next step is that if you want to get into more details of the native ad, there's actually a free 45 days native ads course given exclusively for Dice University Forum members. So if you want to claim that particular course, all you got to do is join Dice University Forum today. The link is also in the description below as well. So once you have done all that, then you are good to go, guys. So finally, before I go, I would like your help as well. That's my reminders. Now I like your help is to please support us by hitting the red big subscribe button for this channel, the like button for this video if you like this video, as well as the bell notification so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, and so that we can keep creating good content for you all the time. So I'll be seeing you in the next one. So till then, tata, bye bye.